Hello! In this video, I would like to show you how to make a dynamic chart with rolling 6 or 12 months that is updated as soon as new data is added to a table. This solution can also be extended to show the months whose number and end date can be flexibly selected by the user. This can be useful for analyzing promotion periods by zooming in on them. For example, chocolate sales often have strong promotions around holidays like Easter or Christmas. Let's see the last 4 months of the year 2021. And here are the effects of the promotions on the sales. If I choose May 2021, then the chart gets updated. And if I type 13 months, then I can compare the sales of May 2021 to May 2020. And all this using one single chart. Let's see the solution, which is based on using dynamic named ranges and formulas returning arrays. My data range shows chocolate sales in thousands for some months. Let's convert this data range to a table by clicking in it and pressing Ctrl and T together. Let's choose a simpler design. And add a line chart. Remove the grid lines. Because the data range got converted to a table, the line chart will update automatically if I add more months under a table. So let's copy and paste September 2021. And the line chart got updated. But January 2020 did not get removed. And I would like to have rolling months. So I would like to have January 2020 removed. To achieve such an effect without using Microsoft Visual Basic for applications or additional tables, I will use formulas which return arrays together with named ranges. For the line series, under Select Data, it's Series and Edit. I need to specify the ranges for series name, series values, and access labels. Unfortunately, I cannot use formulas directly here, but I can use names, which can be seen under Name Manager. And I can store formulas which return arrays under names. The formula for returning the last 6 months from the table can be written using either the offset function or the index function. Let's see the offset function first. The offset function returns a range that is a specific number of rows and columns away from a certain cell. It can return a single cell or a range of cells. To get the sales of the last 6 months using the offset function, I will type offset, specify the starting point, which is cell A1, specify the number of rows that I need to go down till September 2021 using the count function. So count, column A. This function does not count cells with text. That's why the header will not be included in the count. Go 1 column to the right because I need sales from column B. And now I need 6 cells with sales from September 2021 to April 2021. Minus 6 because I'm going backwards, and 1 because I need cells from the same column. I'm using an older version of Microsoft Excel to be fair to anyone who may be watching this video, and that's why the whole array is not being shown. But there's a trick here. I will mark the formula and press F9. And now I can see the whole array of the values. And it's correct. I will copy the formula, go to Define Name, and type rolling values, and it refers to the formula. Please note that I use dollar signs to fix the cell references, and this is necessary here. So now I have the values. I also need the axis labels. So again, under define name, I will type rolling axis labels. I will change the 1 to 0 because I need to be in the same column A. I don't need to change to column B. Cut the formula. So I just put it here to make the small change and add it here. Again with absolute cell references. Okay. So in the name manager, I have 2 of these names. Let's use the named ranges in the chart. Under Select Data, I will choose the series, click Edit. The series name can stay as it is. For the values, I will leave the name of the sheet and the exclamation mark and type rolling values. So the named range. For the axis labels, I will again leave the sheet name and the exclamation mark and type rolling axis labels. And now the chart shows the rolling 6 months. If I add a new month, the chart gets updated automatically to show the last 6 months. To get the rolling 12 months, I need to change 6 to 12 in the named ranges. So for labels, I will change 6 to 12. And also for the values. And now I have rolling 12 months. Alternatively, I can use the index function instead of offset. The index function returns a value from a range of cells or a reference to a value depending on the formula that it is used in. So for the sales of the rolling 6 months, I will type index. Column B should be searched in. The row number will be given back by the count A function, again of column B. Count A will give the correct row number for the sales of October 2021 because it also counts text, so it will also count the header. Colon, index, again of column B, and the row number given back by count A function, again of column B, but this time -5 for May 2021. Let's copy the formula. Let's also evaluate it using the F9 key. And it shows the sales from May 2021 to October 2021. Let's exchange the formula under Name Manager for rolling values. So I will paste the copied formula here. And for rolling axis labels, I will change column B to column A. and the chart got updated. Let's paste an additional month, and the chart gets updated automatically. If I want the rolling 12 months, I need to change five to 11. And the chart gets updated. If I would like my 6 or 12 rolling months to end on a date that is different from the one at the end of the table, for example, if I want September 2021 to be the last month instead of November 2021, I need a different formula. Let's say I want 6 rolling months. The last month will be chosen from a drop-down list. To create the drop-down list, I will use data validation. So I will choose List, and as the source, I'll choose January 2020 to November 2021. Please note that the cell references are fixed, but if I copy December 2021 and add it to the table, the drop-down list will get extended automatically because I converted my data range to a table. Let's format the cell as date. I also need to consider that if the user chooses April 2020, for example, then I don't have 5 months before it, I just have 3. With this in mind, for the sales values, I will type offset. The starting point will again be cell A1, and for rows, I will use the function match. The lookup value will be in cell F18, and we need to look in column A. I need an exact match, and I will subtract 1 to account for the header, which should not be counted. One for the column because I need values from column B, so 1 column to the right. And now I need to consider that the user can choose, for example, April 2020. So the height has to be the lesser of the number of months until the beginning of the table and number 6. I will use the function min for this. Minus, because I'll be going backwards, min of the value in cell F17 and match of the value in cell F18 in column A, exact match, minus 1 because of the header, and the width has to be 1 because I'll be moving in the same column. Let's evaluate the formula using F9. and the returned array is correct. The match function helped to locate September 2021 in column A, and the formula delivered 6 values, ending in sales of September 2021. Let's copy the formula. And in the name manager, for rolling values, let's exchange the formula. And for rolling axis labels, I will also exchange the formula, and instead of 1, I will type 0, because I don't need to move one column to the right. I have to stay in column A. So the chart also got updated. When I choose different months and different number of months, the chart updates. For example, if at the end of the year there was a promotion for chocolate, I can zoom in. I can also achieve a similar effect with the index function instead of offset. Let me change the end date to February 2020 and type the formula. I will need sales values from cell in column B, whose row corresponds to the match of the value in cell F18, in column A, exact match to cell in column B, whose row corresponds to the match of the value in cell F18, in column A, minus minimum, so lesser value, of the value in the cell F17 minus 1. Minus 1 for the correct calculation of the row number, and a match of the value in F18 in column A, minus 2. So minus 2, because minus 1 for the correct calculation of the row number, and another minus 1, not to include the header. Let's copy the formula. Let's also evaluate it with F9, and it shows 19 and 25,000 sales. This is because we just have 2 months at the beginning of the table, January 2020 and February 2020. We don't have 4. Let's go to Name Manager, and for rolling values, change the formula. For the rolling axis labels, I will also change the formula and change all the B's to A's. Now let's test. And choose December 2021. And the chart gets updated. I hope that this video inspired you, and if you liked it, then please like and subscribe for more practical spreadsheet solutions.